Hello friends, we're back with some more Sweden, some more EU4. I'm Necronoth and you are, you, I guess. So, where we last left off, we were thinking about gearing up to with our Overlord, I think. It's been a week since I recorded. I should probably record like several episodes in a row. I usually only do 2 for these short series, so I'm probably gonna record maybe 4 or 6 today. Who knows? We'll see. How are you guys? I'm doing fine. I've been looking around the map a little bit before I started up the stream. No, not the stream. The video recording. I don't have enough internet to stream, sadly. It's how it is. I don't want to reduce autonomy anywhere prematurely because we're going to take a lot of war exhaustion in this war. So let us do the only sensible thing and crank up the pay for the army and get ready. I'll start time progression. Last time Lithuania broke free for some unknown reason from Poland again, so we're probably not gonna see a Polish. There won't be a Commonwealth. Which will be fine, because we ultimately want this area and we ultimately want this area. So for now, Lithuania is going to help us, and so is Scotland. I don't know if anyone else will support our independence. I've been looking around to see if there's anyone who will hate Denmark, and it's usually one of these guys down here, Lubeck maybe. It's usually Novgorod, but he stopped hating Denmark, and he's also malevolent, which means he's cruel, so he won't do that. Muscovy hasn't eaten Novgorod yet, so he doesn't have a border with us, and he doesn't have an opinion with Denmark. If he were to eat Novgorod, I think his next step would be to rival Denmark. Unhappiness amongst the clergy. We are zealots, so we can simply let our Arch-King attempt to placate them. Is he an Arch-King? Arch-King Christopher. Ugh. That just sounds wrong. Ugh. Anyway, I've looked around a little bit about the next DLC. I think, yes, the next DLC for EU4, and it's going to be about government, and it's going to be really cool. I've seen some of the footage of I've not seen some footage. I've seen some pictures about that they've posted on Twitter, for example, about things they're changing with the government system. This government system is apparently something they've inherited from EU3. It's going to be interesting to see where they take it. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, I would rather that they stopped working on EU4 and started working on EU5 instead. Because this old engine they're running on is very clunky, but there's nothing we can do about that. Paradox is making some very good games, and they're making a lot of money doing these games, so I can't really fault them for that, I guess. Now, we probably want our fleet to be docked up right now, because they're not gonna help us at all in this war, simply because they have way too many galleys. But we are going to pull the trigger. They've been exercising here, which means that they are on full pay, but they are at 25 or 20% morale currently, so if we pull the trigger here, we're simply going to have an easy time. How is the fort? Oh, alright, we were waiting for the fort here to finish building. So I'll let this one reinforce garrison. It's a good thing. Oh, here we go. Muscovy has declared Denmark as their rival. They have way too many diplomatic relations at the moment. Otherwise they would have joined us. They're not friendly towards us. We could solve that by sending them some money, I think. Or offering them military access. I'll have a look at it. It's a good thing, actually, that Muscovy did that. Now, I've played as Holland between games. I have reacquainted myself with EU4. Before I started this YouTube campaign, I hadn't played EU4 for about 6 months, and I've forgotten everything about the game. But now I've reacquainted myself, and I played a little bit with Japan, I played a little bit with Ming, I played a little bit with Holland to create the Netherlands, just to, you know, spin some wheels. And it was pretty good. But I noticed one thing, that I got England, I got Austria, and I got France's support in supporting my independence, and instead of simply going to war, I was gearing up for war, and I was 2 months away from pressing the button. I was just waiting for my morale to come up. Burgundy simply abandoned personal union, which was very interesting, because that made me free, and it didn't make much sense at the time, but I thought it was really interesting, and I think that's a response the AI has, because it noticed that I'm going to pull the trigger and kill you. So instead of losing land, they simply abandoned the PU. That was pretty cool. We can't marry anyone yet. I would like to marry the Grand Duke here and maybe get our dynasty on the Lithuanian throne, because they have a tendency to die. I would like to get my dynasty on the Muscovite throne as well, because they're forming Russia, one of the most powerful nations in the world. That would be pretty good, but getting on the Russian throne is pretty hard, because they have some bonuses to heirs, I think. They gain heirs more frequently. Now, why did you Muscovite opinion -2? I don't get it. Anyway, we're very close, half a year away. We can get the build to force limit thing, and I might do that for this war, because this is a fairly important war. I can press this button when we finish up. I would like to take... What did I say I wanted to take in this war? I would like to take Gotland, and I would like to take Bohuslän to finish off that, because it's rightfully ours, even though it says Norwegian. Then we're gonna take Skåne in the next war and figure that out as we go. I played Sweden some patches back, and I made the mistake of, once I was free, I got free super early, and then I went to war with Novgorod, and I forgot to build mercenaries to do the sieging, so I ended up with negative manpower, like I was 15,000 manpower in the hole, and I lost the war simply because of attrition. I did the Napoleon thing, where you go to war with Russia in the winter. It's not very good. Let me tell you what. There we go, the fort in Dalaskogen is done this year. Let's see if it'll fill up the garrison immediately, or if we have to wait. It does not, so we probably should wait a little while. It's been 10 years since the beginning of the game soon. Ah, you stopped drilling, so I missed that window. Is it because I turned on the fort here that you didn't feel comfortable? We're at war with Odoyev and Tver. to there. Let us get this. To get some tech going, we can't lose innovativeness, even though we're behind on tech, because we'd have none. We lost the little bit we had. I would like to get to military tech 5 before Mr. Dane, but that's pretty hard for us to do unless we give the nobility a diet and gain some military support. We might do that actually. It's a good thing to do. Could recruit a minister to get an extra influence. So we get 150 support instead, but I won't do that. No, that doesn't seem very good. Seek support to the clergy and demand admin points as well. We can't do it here because we need at least 25 influence, and at 25 influence you only get 50 diplo points. It's not really worth it. Do you love me yet, England? Do you love me? Please love me. No. Just kidding. Now, this is also something I've seen lately, that Lubeck usually dies to noble rebels, and I haven't paid enough attention to it, but maybe we'll see a non-republic Lubeck. That would be pretty interesting, actually. It's very weak. I mean, Lubeck is a very strong province. Farmlands and all the... It's a central coastal trade. Coastal center of trade, not center coastal of derp. No, here we'll see what happens. Boop. Lubeck is still a republic, but something happened. Is it because of them picking too many things in the nobility and getting a dominance of the nobility, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I think we've wasted enough time, so I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger. We're going to be at war with Holstein, we're gonna be at war with Norway and Denmark, and we're gonna go straight in and crush Denmark, I think. Can we get... no, 10 more years for that. Do I risk it? I'm quiet because those were just the most awful things I've seen in my entire life. That's gonna be tough. We do get the infantry combat ability though. Do I go one over? Maybe. Maybe we should wait. Let's drill for a bit and wait. So that Lithuania is not fully sieged by Odoyev, you know. Let's just wait for them to be out of their first war with independence. I don't want to go jumping any triggers. Jumping any triggers? Is that a thing you can say? I don't know. Improvement in trade. I'm so disappointed I wasted 100 military points there and got absolute garbage. The reason drilling is good is because of the army professionalism modifier. There's also a big chance that we get... Hold on. Can I... thought it was next to... Oh, you are definitely a lot better than the other guys. Holy crap. Let's throw you out, you're older. Sigvard Danir. So the reason why you want to drill is that there's a chance for your general to gain points, or pips as they're called. I call them points. You can get max 6 in all of these things, so a god tier general would have 6 fire, 6 shock, 6 maneuver, and 6 siege. I don't think you can actually get that. I think the maximum is 6, 6, 6, 4, because I don't think siege goes all the way up to 6. But that's pretty cool. Hold on, give me a moment. I'm a big klutz and I spilled coffee everywhere. How are you feeling, Muscovy? You're losing interest rapidly. Why, though? You have way too many vassals, that's why. But you are integrating some of them. That's also a thing we could do. We could wait for him to clear up his integration difficulties. Because once he's done that, once he's done integrating them, he will be more inclined to, if he doesn't have the modifier for too many diplomatic relations, it's going to be good for us, I think. So yeah, I guess there's really no harm in waiting. There's the piracy in here. 0% piracy. I could go pirate. No, you can't privateer. You need light ships to do that. I don't think you can privateer and protect trade at the same time. Let's send them on privateering. I mean, hunting pirates, because I think it increases the naval... Where is it? Naval tradition. I think it rises... No, it rises because of protecting trade. Okay. Okay, I was wrong. It doesn't matter. It does not matter if I am right or if I'm wrong. Anatomical theater, we can gain innovativeness, but we'll get local unrest. I mean, we don't have any innovativeness and we're losing it currently, so I'll reprimand them now. If we were ahead in tech, I would probably take the innovativeness. Novgorod. Novgorod. Why are you threatened towards me? I can't... Do I have cores on you? I don't have any cores. I don't have any claims either, so why are you threatened by me? I'm not even independent. I mean, I'm a big neighbor, but you should be bigger, shouldn't you? Let's try improving the relations a little bit. Now they are... Ah, I see, I turned off my fort and instantly they stopped raining. So I think if we activate Dalaskogen and Elfsborg forts, these two forts here, I don't think he'll stop drilling, and when we go to war I'll activate the castle in Kalmar. Behind me as I go in. How are you on the integration? We'll see once this finishes. It's September this year. It's 3 years until this, and it'll go slower once he finishes the integration of the first one, because he will lose diplomatic relation. He will lose 3 diplomatic relations. For annexation, it's to stop people from annexing too fast, because Paradox hate it when people have fun in their games. Could build a temple in Öbu, but I won't. Oops, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Give me my money back, thank you. Could build a market in Stockholm. There's no trade modifier here. Don't have anything else to build either. How are you doing, military? I can't focus on anything here either because I've already flipped this apparently. He's finished the annexation and he's down to 70 now. Danes are building up their army, which makes him be a little bit less inclined. Let's see. He doesn't like me either. It's a very... Can't send him a loan offer. This is a conundrum. Now it's +5 to army strength again. I really wish he would get friendly with me. It's pretty hard to trigger if you're not +100. Like, some things in this game is very ambiguous, because Paradox has stated before that people who are at above 100 relations with you should flip friendly, but they don't, which is weird. You still haven't finished. You having difficulties, Lithuania? You're here. And Odiev is fully sieged. Come on. Do it! Do it! Anyway, that's enough for this episode. I'm sorry nothing interesting happened, but we passed some time, some years have passed. Finished a fort, and we are drilling our troops. So hopefully it'll get better. See you guys next time. Goodbye.